Hi, this is Grant Abbott. I'm just showing where downsizer contributions fit into the LightYear docs SMSF deeds. It's in with all of our deeds, which includes our leading member, our ordinary ones. So, for example, there's a leading member SMSF, all the QROPs as well, and also the standard SMSF. So what I'm going to do is just set up a SMSF establishment so you can have a look there. I'm going to start the document in Abbott test to show how easy it is. So it's the Smith SMSF. I'll start that document. This will lead us in the downsizer. We'll get there really quickly. Just want to show you how fast it is and to know that all of our documents are really catering for the 6-member funds. We've got separate sub-funds you can do. It's got some amazing multi-generational pension strategies. There's just so much in this deed, and I've worked, this is in fact the 5th deed that I've done, and I've worked so hard on it. So let's go to the trustee. We know that it's a company, so SMSF nominees, Pty Limited. And this will actually tell you to go through. So we got the registered office address, Street, Sydney, New South Wales, 2000. And then we've got 2 directors. So we're going to put our confirm in there. And then we've got John Smith. And then we've got Sally Smith. And we'll just tick both of those because we want them both to sign, definitely. We need to go next. We've got the initial member there being, in fact, what I'll do is I'll select this button. That's just going to save me time having to put in the addresses. So we've got John Smith, who's 80 years of age, and we'll add another one. So we've got Sally Smith. I'll select the button so she lives there. And Sally is also 80 years of age, but they're going to use the downsizer contributions. So when we go down here, obviously, if there's no corporate trustee and there's members, how's it going to vote? So we'll just do a vote with the chairman doing casting vote. And then that's it. So now I've done my latest strategic SMSF deed, which will pop up in our PDF and actually go straight into our vault. For your client's benefit, which is why we've put it up there. So I'm going to download the document. We need to make sure that both John and Sally, who are 80 years of age, can make contributions. So we've established the fund here. You can see this is the establishment deed, setting up the Smith Superannuation Fund. Tends to be a complying fund. The trustee executes this deed as appointed as the first trustee. That's important because you don't need to have trustee consent because it's actually consenting inside the deed, which is very much stronger, of course. And the same thing, initial members have consented, applied for membership through the deed, so there doesn't need to be membership appointment. So just watch that one. So let's go down and actually have a look at the contributions areas here. So we've got trustee responsibilities. We've got lots of membership responsibilities as well there. So that's, we've got the benefits. Let's go and have a look at the contributions issues. So rule 5, contributions, fund transfers and acquisition of assets. So this is important, may accept any money, property or asset by way of a trust distribution, gift, authorised contribution, rollover, transfer, super benefit on behalf of one or more of the past, current or future members of the fund. Now in relation to that, through this deed, both John and Sally are going to be effectively members of the fund, notwithstanding that they're both 80 years of age. There is no limit under the SIS Act in terms of age. So we need to go down and find out what the deed says in terms of authorised contribution. There was a case that I've just been looking at recently, and I think it's, it was a case that I looked at recently where trustee is all important when it comes around to construction. So first off, let's have a look at what a contribution is. A contribution includes a payment, distribution of or transfer of cash or an asset of the fund or payment in kind. So those in-kind payments are enabled under our deed, and also talks about does not include an allocation reserve account. So inside that definition, obviously any payment to the fund for a downsizer is included. Question is a downsizer included? So Authorised contribution made on behalf of a member or members of the fund means a contribution, whether by way of cash, asset, or in kind, made to the fund by any person, entity, government, regulator, employer, sponsor, where the trustee is satisfied the contribution is met with the requirements for making a superannuation contribution under the super laws. And the acceptance of contribution by the trustee fund is not resulting in the trustee fund breaching the super laws, but does not include an allocation for the fund. So that's fine. This includes downsizer contributions, authorised overseas pension transfers, contributions to a contributions dispense account, and any other regulated, future regulated as allowed on super laws. So quite clearly, it includes downsizer contributions as they are known. You know, that's where downsizer and all the strategic benefits of our strategic SMSF deed.